All right, so if you don't understand this risk reward probability triangle, you're going to have a very difficult time in setting up trades. This concept and this framework will give you an idea of how do you structure these trades and what is it that you want from a specific trade or investment. So we're going to dive deep into this section right now. If you're brand new here, I'm Sasha, the options coach. I've been teaching people to trade options for a very long time. I'm going to show you this little triangle right here and give you some insight. Okay, so when you go in and look at this triangle, what it's doing is it's showing you that you can have one part of this component, whether it's the risk, whether it's the reward, or the probability, but you can't have all three all very powerful. You're going to have to choose one or the other. In other words, you can't have all three at maximum power because you can't have all three benefits. There's always going to be a trade-off. If you think about this kind of like a driving example, what happens is that if you want speed, okay, if you want to go faster, you're not going to get fuel efficiency because you're going to burn more fuel the faster that you go. It's the same principle applies to video games. If we take a look at, let's say, a Ninja Turtle video game, you can apply a certain number of, let's say, tokens or like points to different character abilities. And you can't apply a maximum to everything because you have a limited number of them, right? So you can apply like a bunch to jump or a bunch to speed, but then you're not going to have any defense. Or you could apply a lot to defense, but then on the other hand, you might not get as much speed or jumping ability. So the point here is that you get a trade-off in trading, hence the name trade-off or trading. You're going to trade off one for the other. So if I want to take on, let's say, a ton of risk, if I'm looking to do a lot of risky trades, I might get a much bigger benefit on the reward. Okay. Now that also could change the probability behind it too. So let's say I want a high degree of probability. Well, I might not get or have as much risk, but it also means I don't get as big of a reward. Let me show you how this works and how it happens. Let's say you're doing an out of the money vertical spread. Okay. Just a simple fact of a vertical spread. And we're doing a super high probability where it's like 97% chance of winning. And if you don't know what a vertical spread is, it's basically we're selling kind of like put options way out of the money, which means we have a high degree or a high chance of winning this trade. Now, our probability is going to be very high, okay? Our reward is then going to be low, but the risk is going to be high with this type of trade. So you get a very, very good probability, but the risk is going to be higher and the reward is going to be lower. Okay, let's switch it around a little bit. Let's say we take something a little bit different and we're going to go in and do a different kind of vertical spread. Okay, let's do an at the money vertical spread or an out of the money vertical spread where one is something like this and the price, no, actually we're going to make it more like right here where the price is kind of over here. So we've got the price here where we need that stock to kind of head higher, but we are now out of the money where we might be paying, let's say 30 cents for the spread. And we're trying to make about $170. So basically our risk is very low. Okay. Our reward is very high, but the chance of winning that is very low. So you see how the difference here in these types of trades works out in that, hey, if I want one thing or another, I have to trade off to get the other thing. Okay. You don't get all of it. I can't get a high degree of probability or winning that trade and a high reward with a very low risk. There's a give and take relationship in all of this. And this is how trading works is that if I want, let's say really, really good probabilities or really, really good, chance of winning those, well, I might have a really stinky risk to reward ratio. Okay, that's a little bit of the problem. On the other hand, if I'm willing to say, hey, you know what, I'm okay with a really low chance of winning that trade, but the reward might be a lot higher. And that's why certain trades, when you look at them, let's say we take, for example, a out of the money, maybe a butterfly or something like that. Well, it's a very cheap and cost effective method, but you might not win as much of them. So you might lose, and you might lose a ton of them. And then when you win one, it's actually able to pay off a lot of those other trades. It's a different type of trade. Whereas other trades, maybe like an iron condor that you're selling, let's say you're selling out of the money wings for an iron condor, you're going to have a lot of wins, which is what a lot of people like. But when you lose, you might actually lose, and it might kill a handful of those winning trades. So you have to be careful structuring these trades, in that you understand that different trades will have different setups, different risk reward styles. And it's nice to have a mix of different types of trades. This way, you're not caught with the same type of trade happening and behaving in the same manner. So anyways, if you understand this picture, this diagram, the risk, the reward, the probability, and think of the concept of like, look, if you want to drive faster, you're going to burn more fuel. If you're okay to drive slower, you'll have more fuel efficiency. It's a give and take relationship. Or in terms of like the character concept, you have a certain number of tokens or abilities that you can get, and you get to choose which one do you want more of, and then you can build out your character. And it's the same thing with a trade. What is it that you want from a trade? That's how you build it out. And then you have to live kind of with those consequences when you built the trade out, managing it based on the risk, the reward, the probabilities that you've set out. Anyways, hope this helps, gives you some insight. Check out some of the classes that we've got right here down below at optionsblackbelt.com. And I hope to see you in one of the future live sessions. Anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you on the next one.